All right, let's pour ourselves a glass, a little bit more.
Yeah,
and then
give us the energy.
Yep, let's cheers.
Cheers to like double shot episode 2. TyRo Banks.
TyRo Banks.
We have our new sign.
We have our new sign. Check it out. Hashtag TyRo Banks. Been waiting to show this bad boy off to you guys. So, but yeah, we're excited you guys came back. Thank you for this. People who subscribed.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. So, this is for you, our new episode.
And please share with other people. You know?
Absolutely.
We love that because it's just knowledge. So,
well,
and hopefully it's fun.
Yeah, we'll make it fun. Let's talk about really quickly about pet peeves or things that just grind our gears in this mortgage industry. Things that could have gone much better. Or, how we could fix it. Like, tell me what's on your mind about that.
So just quickly, pet peeves. We've said it before, is just being transparent. When we're asking questions, whatever that may be, just give us everything, because if we don't know everything in detail, that hinders us.
Yeah, we're like your doctor, but with mortgages. The more you tell us, the more we can help you. It could save a deal if you just say, hey, you know what? I've got stock in Bitcoin I forgot to mention. Oh, well, there you go. There's your down payment. We got you through the door. So yes, being transparent with us is so important. But that's our job, to protect you. We're your first line of defense.
Yeah, I mean, first episode, we talked about refinancing. It was a good time to refinance. Recently, it wasn't. Rates had gone up significantly. They came back. It's still a good time to buy. They're not high. Just know that it's always a good time to buy, especially it's when you're ready. So.
Hesitation and fear and anxiety kills opportunity. If you're worried about your opportunity, not ours, but if you're worried about, oh, I gotta wait for the perfect time to get into the home, or it's not gonna make enough sense to do the refi now, then your window is gone. You miss out on opportunity. People who hesitate or don't act quickly.
We had quite a few clients that I laid it out from detail, numbers, closing costs, all this, that they hesitated, and then rates went back up. So now it's waiting game again to see when they're gonna come down to make it make sense.
Yeah, and listen to your heart. Yes, it's always great to have your friends, your family be your support system, but don't let them guide your story. It's your life, it's your money that you're spending. Having too much outside chatter can
muddies the water. I mean, your brain just gets full of stuff, and we've had it consistently with clients, even when we were real estate agents. We're lenders, we're not real estate agents, but when we were, you have to keep a clear mind and a goal of what you want, because no one can make the decision for you, and they don't know what's best for you.
Yeah. Well, speaking about being a realtor, when we were realtors, it was in Arizona. But now that we're lenders, what states are we licensed in?
We are licensed in. We're going to start from the West Coast: Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, Nevada, Texas, Florida, and Pennsylvania.
Boom! I knew there was 8. Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. So we are licensed in all these states where we can help you. So if you're planning on moving from one state to another, if we're licensed there, we can help with that as well. The mortgage side is great. Everything's, computers, Zoom, DocuSign. So being licensed in multiple states is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. We always say the process is easy, but sometimes it can be a little more time consuming than usual. Everyone's file is different. Some are more complicated, some are more in depth, some are easy. So be patient. When we say it's easy and it can be quick as you move, we mean that,
Absolutely. And, besides buying homes, we can help with the either refinancing side or the home equity loan or a HELOC. The HELOC is a credit card for your equity. You can spend on anything that you want with a lower interest rate than most credit cards for remodeling or for, adding a kitchen or just, paying off debts. And then a home equity loan is one chunk of your equity. You just get the huge chunk, and that's if you know exactly how much you need in order to accomplish your goals. The home equity loan has typically a lower interest rate because you're getting one big chunk. Home equity line of credit, a little bit higher, but the best part is you don't pay monthly on it if you don't use it, and it goes up and down with the market. So if rates drop, your HELOC rate drops, which is pretty neat.
Cool. And yeah, I mean, you're utilizing that right now for clients, and it can be utilized for many different things. You can utilize it like they're utilizing it towards their down payment.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's springtime, right? Everyone's getting the energy. It's, getting warmer out. You want to do things to your house. That's a good time to utilize either one, right? Depends on what you prefer, but it works best for you. But you can utilize a HELOC or HELOAN to, you know, add a room, add a bathroom, do something. Yeah.
Buy a second house. So my current client he has equity in his home, they do, and he has no cash, no money. He makes great income, but he has no reserves for a down payment. So we set him up with a HELOC, and now he's not only having his down payment covered by the HELOC, he doesn't have to sell his house to buy his second home. We're using the HELOC and a short-term bridge loan to allow him to buy now, sell later. That means no moving into an apartment complex, no moving into a storage unit, because it's so difficult to sell your home if you're living in it. It makes it awkward, especially, you know, if you got pets or if, you know, there's kids. It's much more difficult for people to see themselves in a home that's fully furnished. You know, they need blank walls so they can treat it like a canvas. So this program that we're using, someone's equity in their home, which is like why you build wealth having real estate instead of renting. They're using that so they'll have no payments on the bridge loan and their current mortgage while they're in transit. Once they get into contract and they buy their second home, their HELOC will cover both payments. So they can sit pretty, and because if he's got a lot of equity, for over a year before he sells his house. So it's a great advantageous way to not feel the pressure of moving. They're doing it the very smart way. So there's other things we can do.
There's so many more details, like reach out, obviously, if you're interested in something, because that's when we can explain more, right? Or dig into what you really can utilize, right? Because it's important. There's details, right? You have to obviously have equity, decent amount of equity to utilize the program, but that doesn't mean that you don't. You don't know.
Yeah.
So,
and that's our job. We're supposed to dissect and pick apart so we can figure out the best path forward for you. And the best time to buy a home is when you're ready. Don't wait for rates to drop. Don't wait for the perfect home.
Don't wait for someone to tell you when you're ready. If you're ready, if you're paying rent, you're paying someone's mortgage. So pay your own and build that savings account.
You're making somebody else wealthy. So make yourself wealthy. And then you can do cool stuff like HELOCs and HELOANs to remodel and get that perfect kitchen. Your first home is not going to be your forever home. It's going to be a stepping stone to your next home, which is the next home, and then your investment properties. Just getting into the market's important.
I've never heard anyone say, I regret buying a home.
No. They wear that on their sleeve like a badge of honor. Like, oh, you know, I feel good that I own the condo that I own, you know. It's yours. It's the same. It doesn't cost any more to rent than to own. It's the same price.
Literally.
You're paying more
rents go up, and I think they're going up. But you know, once you buy a home, your mortgage doesn't go up. It's not, you don't answer to anybody but yourself.
And no one's going to kick you out. Exactly. If the landlord says, I want to sell this property and I want it vacant. Well, I mean, that's how I recently helped a client. The landlord was kicking them out, and I got them the home that they never thought they could dream of. You don't know what you're capable of unless you try. And it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't hurt your credit. It's nothing. It's just us doing the work for you. And we're brokers. Talk about being a broker, why that's the best.
We have options. If there's a bank that you prefer, I mean, we can work with them, and we can still be your lender and utilize those banks, right? I think bringing a broker is cool. It's a lot of work because you structure everything initially. So we see what we're looking at, you know, the full picture. And then once we have everything structured and your files all established, then we could look for the bank that's going to work for you, right? It's not the bank that works for TyRo and Spiro, it's the bank that works for you, what your specific needs are. Because many banks do many different things, right? Or specialize.
Better for VA, some are better for FHA, some are great for jumbo. So it's our job to go in and search and see who's got the best rate, whether it's Wells Fargo, Rocket Mortgage, Chase, you know, wholesale banks you can't walk into. So we're the connector, we're the extension that does all the shopping for you so you don't have to, because that's exhausting. Let us do that.
But I think this is good. I mean, you know, every episode we'll just talk about different type of lending or things you can do, because you know it's knowledge, and there's so much in lending. So much. I mean,
we'll try to chop it up in little slices of cake.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it and bore you for hours and hours. I mean, there's so many things that are going on in your head, and you're like,
it sounds like alien language. HELOC. It's like that sounds like Spock, like HELOC. You know. That's what we're here for, and we love questions. So you know, in the comment section or DM us. You know, if you want to learn more about this stuff, that's what we're here. We're educators. We're not salespeople.
And it's still, I mean, rates have come back down, not to what they think they were, but as low as they were initially at the beginning of the year. But if you have a higher interest rate right now, whatever that means, I mean, I don't know what you're looking at, 7s, sometimes maybe 8s.
Let us peek. Let us take a look.
Let us look. We can price it out and to see what we gauge
Whether
what
it's
we're
worth
looking
it.
at, right?
Yeah.
What we're looking at rate wise, and if it's going to make sense. And then if you're like, yeah, that actually looks good, we'll just dive deeper. We'll do the application, we'll get everything going.
And the cost is rolled into
Yeah.
your loan.
No
So
problem.
it doesn't cost you anything. You basically press the button and then your payment is, you know, you save $500 a month, $1,000 a month because you just said, okay, let's do it. It's that simple. And then we just roll it into the loan and then you're off to the races enjoying a lot of money off the month. So refinancing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Yeah,
So-
kiss the chef.
Ah, kiss the chef.
You better be making good food,
Kiss me.
but
Oh yeah.
but
Well, you know, there's a phrase that, you know, buyers are liars and sellers are fiction tellers. Our job as your first line of defense is being honest with us because the more you give
it's
us,
not a line of defense. It's knowing what we're working with, right? And where we can go. Like if you think in your mind like you can't buy, that doesn't mean you can't buy. We just have to know, okay, where is this? Like there's so many details, right? And like we were saying from the movie
Dumpling.
you may have seen it, you may have not. It's on Netflix.
It's a great movie.
But it's a great movie, and there's a lot of quotes that are actually that are true. It's the difference between winning and losing is all in the details, right? Do you want to purchase a home winning, or do you want to become a renter for the rest of your life and make someone else a winner? So share the details, because I'm not Officer Spiro, I am your lender Spiro, right? We're not here to investigate you. We are lenders, and we're here to see the full scope of things and understand it and figure out how we get you to where you need to be.
You know what? That gives me an idea. Maybe next episode, we'll briefly talk about the differences between renting and owning and what the benefits are about that. And we had a couple other ideas for our next episode. What were those?
We're going to bring a real estate agent on. If you're a real estate agent and you want to be on the episode and we don't know or not affiliated with you or work with you, please reach out. We have many different forms of contact.
Tweetos,
Just emails,
Pigeon,
DM, whatever. Well, the 321 buy down.
Oh yeah.
We're going to talk about the 321 buy down. We'll have a real estate agent on. We'll try to go into detail, but not bore you too deep into details on the program.
We're gonna bang it into your head so you understand how amazing this program is. And the best part is you're not allowed to pay for it. It has to come from the seller. So that's pretty awesome. And right now, sellers are having a hard time selling their homes because where the market is, so they're more inclined to give things like 321 buy downs or seller concessions.
They're not willing to budge. They always are.
They're every month their property sits on the market and they're
The whole point of having a real estate agent is for negotiations.
you can't spell realtor without negotiation.
Exactly. And to protect you.
Yes. So we're gonna hopefully have a couple of realtors lined up. It's just gonna be a quick segment of a highlight, shout out their market, their area, what they love doing, and the type of person they are. So we can hopefully get them some business in their area and then make them shine. So we'll have a realtor, we'll cover rent to own, and we'll talk about 321 buy down on our next episode. So thank you for coming in to episode two.
Oh no, you went to key.
Got it.
Our key.
Our key.
It was long like
That's okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Hang in there, T. Hey, good job. Good job, Spiro.
Sounds good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Toodles. All right, that's gonna be much better than the first take.